Today we're going to take on our first Explorers Guild excavation dig. It happens at Windcaller Pass. You might remember Windcaller Pass from last episode. That is right here. That's where it's going to begin. We went there last episode to find the first of our 3 set of relics that were stolen from the museum. So that is where today's quest will take us, and we'll dig through the mountain. In order to unlock that quest, though, there are a couple of requirements. First, you have to have the Explorers Guild fully unlocked. And if you started with the alternate start that I began with, where you are the guild master of the Explorers Guild, that'll already be set. The second one is you have to have 400 relics. We know we have that. We got that last episode in order to start the last quest. So 400 relics were already there. The last one is you have to have finished Dragon Rising in the main story. So we've gotten to the point where we're at Dragon Rising through these episodes, but we haven't actually completed that quest. So we're going to do that real fast in order to unlock the excavation. That is why I am here at Whiterun, because the Dragon Rising quest takes place just down the hill at that burnt down watchtower. Let's go see what Irilith and her guards are up to.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright, there is one collectible inside the tower, and there's a chest also that could potentially have more collectibles in it. So let's grab those while we wait for the dragon to make his way. Right here on the pile of hay, which you can also loot, there's a wood elf in a jar. And right at the top, so nothing there. If you watch around, you'll see, here's the dragon coming. I would suggest not fighting from up here. Get down. You can fight from up there if you want, but I don't think it's as safe as what we're gonna do.
It's a dragon.
All right. Wait for him. Wait for him to hover before you fire, so you don't waste a bunch of arrows trying to. Oh, dang it! Did that kill me? Please tell me that didn't kill me. Okay, good. It just knocked me down. Why can't I run? Man, why can't I run right now? Am I overweight somehow? What's happening? Something's goofed up with my controls here. I'm not sure what. I can't be overweight. No. I literally cannot run. There we go. I don't know what happened there, but that was a problem. Come on. Dang it. Good, he's coming straight on.
Does anyone see him? Ha! Found you.
Let's let our health regen just a minute. He should be close to landing.
Die, dragon!
Hovering, take a shot. Alright, I'm guessing he's gonna land now. He's down pretty far. Yep, okay. Now he's just gonna stand still, so you get some good... Well, he's moving. He's just moving slow.
fight back. Now you're going to pay!
Dead? Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
All right, you come close to him. I like to zoom out for this part. So this is where you first find out that you are Dragonborn. And it says to equip a shout and use it for the story to progress. So if you hit your magic menu, which on a keyboard's P, and go to your shouts and equip that, that is on default on the Z key. So use Z to shout. Alright, make sure you loot the dragon. Contemptuous tablet, what the heck is that? That looks like the Dragonstone. I've never seen that before. It doesn't have a display. I wonder what the purpose of it is. Interesting. Read the contemptuous tablet to... Oh, okay, so... Guard of Whiterun helmet. And... let's... I'm not sure what's going to happen here reading this tablet. I've literally never known this was a thing. Word of power learned. Destroy. Consume. Coax. Read the contemptuous to learn the catharsis of contempt. What did we just learn? I don't have enough dragon souls to unlock it. Once we have some dragon souls, we'll unlock this and try to find out. It looks like we'll need a lot, though. Well, we'll need all three, right? Okay. That's interesting. I have no clue what those are going to do. But we'll definitely try them as soon as we can. All right, from here you could just fast travel right up. Oh, I guess you can't until it opens up. So start running back until you hear words from the heavens come out at you. Right about here, you should hear it. Okay. So that came from that building right there. That's the Greybeards. And they yelled out Dovahkiin. And now you can go to Dragon's Reach. And let's talk to the Jarl.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we did kill the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When we killed the dragon, there was some kind of power that came over me.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The who? Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What could they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibus Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place, very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus.
Okay.
We still have a city to defend.
So we did get
Yes,
3 museum items there, but real quick,
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
talk to Abenici real fast and just say I'd like to receive my rewards in case you finished any of the...
Excellent.
So I did, I
Done
got
us a
one.
great service.
Any of the
Here's
quests
your
that he's
reward.
given us earlier. Those are the quests that say... Here, I'll show you. They'll say Whiterun, kill Bandit Chief, kill Giant, those ones. So anytime you finish any of those, you just go right back to the... Right back up to the... Abenici, and he'll give you money.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
House Carl? What is that?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Okay. What's a Thane? What does that mean that I'm a Thane?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Okay, why don't you hang out with me for a little bit?
Lead the way.
And then we're just going to go right outside real fast. And from here, we're going to use our compass to go home. And I'm not going to make a waymark because I don't need to. All right. Once we're back home, we're going to talk to Lydia real quick.
Still here.
And we're going to say, let's talk about home. And this is your new home.
Can I argue with that?
Then talk to her one more
What's on your
time
mind?
and
I
say,
will
wait
remain
here.
on guard here.
And now she'll just roam around the house. And if you ever want her, you can come back and get her. All right, our excavation quest should be unlocked. So let's head right down into the Explorers Society Guild House. Make sure you have everything you need at this point, because we are going to go on a quite lengthy expedition. Head on over to the Guildmaster Journal and gather the explorers. That will bring them all to the table. And you're going to want to talk to Patero Marasi.
Mm-hmm.
And just ask him how the planning is coming.
Ah, Guildmaster. Glad you stopped by. I have some exciting news. We've just about made all the arrangements we need in order to start an excavation of Windcaller Pass. I have the team assembled and everyone's roles assigned. So I just need your okay to get underway. Aryan is even planning on coming along to help me identify any of the findings. I could certainly use your help as well, as I have no idea what to expect inside.
Oh, sounds good. Let's get started.
Great. Well, we will set up camp at the north foot of the Great Mountain, outside of the North Passage. From what Avram at the museum has said, there is a stone slab blocking the main passage inside, but I'm sure we can manage to free it. And we'll certainly need your help dealing with unexpected difficulties inside. Gods only know what could be in there. We'll head out immediately and see you there.
Okay, it is going to take them a little bit of time to get there. That's no problem. We'll actually do the waiting once we're over there, though. I'm not going to do that right now. Something I've noticed is you can teleport out of, like, the safe house and probably straight out of here. Like, I could, I think, just click on North Windcaller Pass and say yes and fast travel. Something I've noticed happens when I do that is the handicrafting bag gets kind of stuck. Because when you're in here, the handicrafting bag is open and everything that's in it is available to you. But if you teleport straight out of here, sometimes, not always, but sometimes it gets stuck into an open position like that. And I don't want that. So what I found is if you walk just outside the gate, so there's this line where you can see the rocks change. Right about there, your handy bag will close. And you'll notice as I cross this line, the handy bag opens, right? So if you go ahead and cross this path, you'll feel a little stutter. Your handy bag closes, and then travel. Then it won't get stuck as bad. All right, so we are now outside of Windcaller Pass. We've been here before, obviously, just last episode. I'm going to back up a little bit, just here to the edge of this open area. And I'm going to wait one day. At the end of the day, you'll start to see it populate. Once everything's here, we can start our quest. And Orin is out here. The entire guild is out here. So anything you need to discuss with any of them is available to you. Let's actually activate our quest so we can see what's going on. And we don't need the Way of the Voice activated. Make sure miscellaneous is off. It is. Okay. And hello, Patero.
Greetings, Guildmaster.
You guys got here pretty quick.
Oh, yes. Everyone is eager to get underway. We've delved into the main chamber already and broken through the stone blocking our way. But as expected, there are obstacles. If you wouldn't mind, could you venture in and clear out any of the wildlife that is inside? We've tried scaring them off with torches and spells, but they are mighty hostile.
Okay. There are two routes going through this tunnel system. Ooh, let that load in. I don't know what was going on there. It's acting a little bit funky here. I've never seen this happen yet. It's really lagging on me. Yeah, I've got lighting issues. I've got lag issues. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, everything seems to be back to normal. I'm sitting at a steady 60 FPS. I have it locked there. Yeah, so everything seems normal. Okay. All right, let's turn that off and continue on. Where were we? We had just entered here. There's 2 paths you can take. The left path is wolves, and the right path is spiders. It doesn't matter which path you take right now, but you should ultimately take both. And reason being, you want the loot from both sides. There is a spider boss, if you will. And then on the right, there's a spider boss. And on the left, there are a couple of ice shards that start a quest. So you really want both sides. No point in skipping anything. Let's get all of that stuff. All right, so... Oh, wait a minute. Let's make sure we're getting all of the goodies. I don't actually care about that. And then there's just some food in these barrels, but feel free to, you know, maybe you need some apples and some salt. Okay. Oh, what happened to you? Man, I'm sorry that happened. Alright. So we're going to come up on wolves here pretty quick. So that path leads to the spiders, and there is a big giant spider in there. And that path leads to wolves. Now there's 2 wolves right up at the top here, or 3 maybe. And we want to get this excavation site. So I'm going to start by taking out the wolves that are really close. And then hit the excavation site. Let's go ahead and loot this guy up real fast. I'm not too worried about those wolves back there just yet. We'll get those later. Let's get this excavation going, though. Alright, archaeology skill is 9, so 1 more and we should get our archaeology skill to 10, which is the level up. Windcaller's emblem. Those to your right like to crawl in the dark. Those to your left. The rest of the tablet is broken and the writing is unrecognizable. Alright, so this is kind of weird. I can break it. So it takes 2 hits on webs. The first hit you can hit by just bashing it, but the second hit, the bash doesn't work. You can use fire, right? You can go in here and throw on your fire. Or you can use an arrow. Either one. And spiders. So none of these are too tough. But when there's a ton of them, it does get a little bit overwhelming sometimes when there's a lot of them. I'm not getting any bolts back. That's not great. I did buy some extras, but still. Bolts are hard to come by. And since we've chosen to go the crossbow route, we got the hardest ammunition to find. Now that's going to change. And I think that's going to change next episode if we can get to level 10. If we can get to level 10 today, then we can start the next quest line that I want to start. Dawn Guard. There's our big beastie spider. Level 10, you'll get somebody coming up on you when you go into a city that starts the Dawn Guard quest. And that means I can start getting more bolts more easily because I can craft them once I get far enough along in that. So definitely want to do that. All right, let's... So I got that first stealth shot and they're still not coming for me. Oh, here we go. Boss is down. It's not, like I said, none of these are really tough. Just that there's quite a few of them. Of all these spiders, I got one bolt back so far. You can loot these as well. For some eggs. Now you've got a couple of chests over here and one chest over there. So loot all those up. And let's keep moving through and getting there. There's still a couple spiders left. And like I said, you can bash the first one, but you can't bash beyond that. You can use an arrow. It'll work. Or a bolt. So the quest wants us to go there, but before we do that, I want to go clear out the wolf side as well. So before you actually click on this checkpoint, it's worth it to clear out the wolf side of this. So right up there is our first ice shard. And that'll begin a quest also. Okay, we're good for a second. Let's see if we can get here. Good. So that started the quest Eternal Ice. I'm going to go ahead and turn that, make that quest visible. It's just, it says to go talk to Orin. And we'll talk to him here in a little bit. And of course I missed. All right, let's run back up. All right, clear out the rest of the wolves. You don't need to, but there is one more ice shard over here that you're going to want, so it's worth it. Oh, 15 fire arrows on that wolf and a ring of minor lockpicking. Whoa. That's quite the haul that wolf had on him. Our first cave bear pelt. So that, you want to make sure you go into the Natural History Museum or the, not Natural History, the Natural Science Museum, whatever it's called. The science portion. We're going to have quite a few things that we can place in there after this. Because we're going to get some trolls too, and some dragons. And we already did beat a dragon today. I hear ya. We seem to get a lot more bolts back from wolves than we do spiders. All right, the other ice shard is right there. You should be able to just hit this lip and kind of run across. Well, kind of walk across. It's a little bit tough. All right, there. And grab that second shard. Overall, you're going to need 6 of those, which we're going to find out in a moment. Chest in the water here. And look at that, we got lucky and found a steel soldier helmet in that chest. So, always worth looking in every chest, because you never know what armory piece you might run into. Even corpses that have been here a while, sometimes, look at that, we found a dagger, just a random dagger that can go in the museum. So, worth checking everything. Oh, you guys are so loud. Okay, I think that's the last of the wolves. Just checking every alcove. Whoops. All right, let's check the map. So we have one spot we haven't fully checked out, but otherwise, this entire first excavation area is completed. So I'm going to make my way right here just to make sure that we fill out the map and don't miss a chest or something. And there we go. We would have missed it if we didn't come up here. All right, which way you go back is up to you, but you need to get back down to that arrow there. All right, let's go ahead and continue this quest here.
Greetings, Guildmaster.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes, well, most of this place is quite interesting. The main tunnel we came in from is blocked, yet the caves are overrun by wildlife. There must be a lot of other passages that lead in from the mountains.
Okay, so you can see where we've made it on the map here. And if you go to photo mode, you can kind of get a better view of it. Let's see here. There you go. So that's where we're at and where we need to go. Now, we can wait. They will eventually get through this digging. Or we can help out and it'll go a lot faster. I'm going to click the help out button because I want this to go faster. Oh, forgot. We got to grab that pickaxe. All right, takes about 12 hours, and we're through. What, Latoria?
Guildmaster, we found something.
Oh, yeah?
We just scouted ahead and found a clearing in the pass.
Well,
But it's guarded by not one, but 2 dragons. That'd be your department for sure. I've never seen Madras run so fast. We'll wait at the North Camp for you to deal with it.
Okay. 2 dragons, and they're running away. Now, there are other things in this cave before you get to the dragons, so don't just go sprinting through here. Because you will find yourself getting caught up in some nasty stuff if you just go sprinting through without paying attention to what's up here. There it is. There's something. So that has a name on it. That just looked, the coloring on that looked off, and so it made me interested to see what it was. Looks like we have a named troll. And of course, we have to get really close because there's a rock blocking the path. Uraka. Alright, we want to get this first bolt off from stealth. So we get the double damage or more. I don't even know what it is now. 2.8. Alright, so both of them... I think both of them came from stealth. I don't think he saw us at either one, so that's why we got so much damage there. We'll take his key. And he's got a bunch of goodies. And then Elemental Flare. Deals 8 points of fire damage, 50% chance of dealing 8 points of shock damage, chance of dealing 8 points of... So this does all kinds of goodies to the bad guy. We'll learn that. And keep moving on. Take all these troll skulls. Troll skulls, if I could speak, that would be good. His key works down there, so go ahead and head down there before you head out. And apparently, he was eating a lot of deer. Don't know where he got all this deer from, but that looks to be what he was munching on. Here's our third icy shard. So, very important you don't miss out on that. Alright, there's no more museum pieces in here, but go ahead and loot the whole place up, whatever you want from there. And let's head out. And through this passageway, I don't remember if there's another fight here. So I'm just going to be cautious. Windcaller's emblem, Jurgen Windcaller, dedicate this temple to ice and time, for they had forged my land. Okay, so this is the exit. I'm going to, but you decide for yourself. I'm going to say, all right, once you're outside the cave, you can see you've got a dragon there. There is another one right here. On the map, you can see them as waypoints. And you also have a travel point. You are technically outside, so you can fast travel if you need to. This is a good chance for you to get whatever you need. If you need to fast travel back to base and pick something up or whatever you want, this is your opportunity. All right. I'm going to attack this dragon. Hopefully, both of them don't get right in front of me and take me down before I can get away. And that's why I'm leaving my back right back to the cave, so I can back into it if I want to. And let's do this, because 2 dragons at once, I'm not super strong yet. Actually, do I have a level up? I do. I have 2 levels up. Let's see where we're going to put these points. So I do want silent roll. That's one of the things I want. I want 1 more level of lockpicking plus Game of Fate. I for sure want those. And I wouldn't mind having... where's the zoom in one? Zooming in the view. Along with more levels of long shot and ignoring armor. Like, there's so much in the archery one that I want. But we're going to hold off on the archery one. And let's get this Game of Fate started. It's 5 Dragons of Fate hidden in a random lock container. So it's best if you can get this early so you can start to find it. Each one has 15,000 gold and a free perk point. So the earlier you get this, the better. And then get that one. And we could go with lockpicking too. Get a 2nd level of lockpicking. Speech is an option. Light armor wouldn't be bad. Silent roll is going to be nice to help you move faster, though. I think I'm going to go with silent roll. Help you move faster in stealth. So what that's going to do... Let's take this off. Now that I'm in stealth, I can hit shift and kind of roll, and it's not as fast as sprint, I don't think, but it's close. Let's see, is it right behind me? Yeah. All right, let's try this fight. Can I get in there? Okay, looks like we got another level. Is that level 10? Did that put us at level 10, I wonder? I think it is. Okay, so I think for sure next episode we get to go the route of Dawnguard. And here I think I want 1 more level in lockpicking. Make lockpicking a little easier. Alright, we have a level up. Make sure we're stealth before we head out here. Alright, got him back to his perch. I'm in stealth. Let's see if we can get a couple pot shots off on him. Alright, make sure you loot both the dragons. And then grab the Jade Claw out of the center. And that will continue the quest. Or progress the quest, let's say. And then you'll need to go back up to North Windcaller Pass. Actually, I don't think you do. I think you can just hit the checkpoint here. Let's see. Yeah. You can just hit the checkpoint here. I don't remember those checkpoints being in version 5. I think in version 5 you had to run all the way back out, talk to them, and then they would come in. I think the checkpoints are a new addition to version 6 of Legacy of the Dragonborn, so that's pretty nice. All right, first I'm going to talk to Orin because we have the Ice Shard quest.
Ah, good day, my friend.
Have you seen anything like this?
Oh my, let me see that. Yes, it is crystallized ice, otherwise known as eternal ice, or eternium. It is a pure elemental manifestation of frost magicka. In many ways, it's much like concentrated Stalthrim. Incredibly rare. In fact, the only known sum of the element was forged into a staff by a wizard named Hromir. Legend tells it was broken into 6 pieces. If you come across any additional shards, let me know.
All right.
Be careful out there.
Now over to Patero to actually progress the quest we're on. The main quest that we're on.
Staying out of trouble?
I've taken care of those 2 dragons, and I found this puzzle door key also.
Oh, have you? Wonderful. We'll come with you. I'd love to see what it leads to.
All right. So that's the way we came from. And we're going to head down to South Windcaller Pass now. Which will be right through here. And they'll follow you. They'll be coming along. All right, into South Windcaller Pass. We're going to start by going left here. We don't want to go right with all of these guys just yet. First, we want to start left. Take care of this puzzle door right here. I think we all know how this works, but I will go ahead and do this here real quick. Jade Claw. And it is bear, whale, snake. And if I remember right, that's 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, and then I think it's a second one in the middle. And that should get us to bear, whale, snake. Yep. Activate the inner ring if Latoria will get out of the way. And we got a couple of goodies in here as well. Please, Latoria, get out of the way.
Khajiit is not in your way.
You are.
More care is needed.
Thank you. Tell me you're not in the way. You are right in the way. Did that door not open? What's going on? Oh, did I miss the bottom one? Is it supposed? Yeah, I think the bottom one I'm off. I must have hit it twice. There we go. It was all Latoria's fault. Stay out of the way, cat. Alright. Please, stay out of the way. Here, let's get this thing so that you can leave. Don't forget the ice shard. And then once you open this box and grab the goodies from inside, Windcaller Ring and Windcaller Talisman. We'll take a look and show you what they do here real fast first. So unarmed, 20 additional damage, and shouts are reduced. So let's grab those, and we'll turn those in right now to Patero.
Staying out of trouble?
I found these 2 items.
Oh, fascinating. Do you mind? I'll have Latoria take it back to Orion and see what we found here. Meanwhile, we'll press onward with you. Lead the way.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, so it would seem. These inscriptions are Atmoran, obviously carved around Jurgen Windcaller's era. Really quite amazing that they could tunnel through the entire mountain. Hard to tell how deep they may have gone.
All right, before you take off out of here, don't forget to grab anything you want, including from this chest that's hiding behind the Christmas trees. Which we got a couple of nice museum pieces there. And then we'll head out. I think we have another dig site here. If I remember right, I think there's a dig site coming up. All right, let's see what this says. No, it's the same one as we saw last time. thought there was an archaeology dig here. Maybe it's coming up in a minute. I know we've got some trolls. Some ice trolls. They look like yetis. He hasn't seen me yet.
That was no mouse, but it may be a rat. You've gone and dirtied my shirt. Glad that's done for. Perhaps we can get back to better things.
That's a pretty good line. You've gone and dirtied my shirt. I like that. Couple of chests. Oh, there's the archaeology dig site I was remembering. Found rapier. Another painting. All right, some good stuff in there. This should level us up in excavation. Nice. All right, let's level up our custom skills. And we'll go to excavation. Now, we took level 1 last time, 1 extra fragment and 20% chance of an extra keystone. Now we're going to get 2 extra fragments and a 25% chance of 1 extra keystone. So that's nice.
What are you doing?
Whatever I want. All right, so here's the next dig point.
Bah, it looks like another blockage. What do you think, Kaya?
Well, it looks pretty dense. Limestone with granite. Could take a few days to get through.
Well, blast it all. Very well, let's get to work then. We'll work on this as quickly as we can, but it may take a few days. Leave it to us, and check back in a few. Or if you can stick around and help, I'm sure we'd be on our way in no time.
I will definitely stick around and help. There we go, 12 more hours, and we're through. And now we can talk to Kyre.
What can I do for you, Guildmaster?
And so where are we at?
Well, thanks to your help, we managed to move the column out of the way, but it seems there's more hazards ahead. Mind looking into it? We'll regroup at the camp and they're ready for the next push once it's safe.
Okay, clear the next section out. So this one's going to have 2 paths as well, as you can see on the map there. And we're going to do both again. I'm going to go left first and then right. And clean all this out, but there should be some wolves right here that are going to attack us. And I think there's a chest right here too. Off to the left side. So there's the chest, and I think there's wolves just beyond. All right, let's loot these guys up. We got a telesphere spell. Let's read what that's about. A sphere of storm energy lasting 10 seconds pursues nearby targets and inflicts shock damage to their health and magicka. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're not doing a spellcaster run this episode, or this series, but for anybody who is following along and decided not to be stealth and instead be spells, that's a pretty cool one. Okay, so not too much in our way on this side. Those to your left are made of ice, though they do not fear those to your right. So the ones to the right were wolves, and it said the ones to the left are ice. There's a lot of dead trolls around here. Let's see what we're dealing with over here to this side that are not afraid of the wolves, or maybe not afraid of the trolls. There we are, ice wraith. So it looks like there's at least 2 ice wraiths. I missed. Got one there. If they're coming towards me, they're a lot easier, or if they're sitting still. It's when they're dodging and weaving that they're hard to kill. Missed. Okay, so we had a couple of misses in there, but not too bad. I hear more. Yeah, there's another one up there. Oh, 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 oh. I missed. All right. That was 3 wasted bolts. I missed 3 times. I think for ice wraiths, that's not bad, though, because those things bob and weave everywhere. Make sure you do a thorough check in here. We are still missing 1 ice spear thing, I think. Do we have all 6, or... Oh, we still need 2. So, keep an eye out. And let's just check our map, make sure we've cleared everything. So we've done a good job over here. We've got a couple of spots we didn't look at real well to this side. So let's go that way and check them out. Oh, I think I went the wrong way, though. Yeah, I did. Let's see, we've got around the corner to the right we didn't look at. Okay, so we're okay there, just some plants. And then up here to the left, we didn't finish looking at. It doesn't look like I can go. Well, doesn't look like I can go that way, so not sure what I'm missing. All right, let's progress this thing. All right, so all we've got left is this one little tunnel, and we're out the south end of it. Let's see if we can get through.
Greetings, Guildmaster.
The way is blocked, but the passage is safe.
Good. We'll head back in then. Give us a few more days and we'll get past that cave.
If you'd like, you can also help us to clear it out, which would make the work go much faster.
Of course we will. All right. Oh, here comes Latoria.
Guildmaster, you're back. A terrible thing has befallen us.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Latoria was bringing the wind-color relics back to Professor Marassi when Latoria heard a terrible screaming sound. Something not of this world. It scared poor Latoria and she lost her balance, tripped, and knocked the wind out of her. After she composed herself, Latoria noticed the relics were gone. Something terrible swooped in and stole them from her.
What do you think it could be?
Latoria does not know, and Latoria does not want to find out either. The others were past the blocks when it happened. So Latoria can only assume it was something they unearthed. They came running out right after Latoria, scared out of their minds.
All right. Calm down. I'll go check it out.
Oh, thank you. Latoria will be staying here until you discover what it is and remove it. Terrible, horrible sounds.
Okay. These guys are running from something. Sounds like they've got some trolls.
When you had to fight, this might be interesting. Ow! You! Hey, easy there. You've gone and dirtied my shirt.
I don't think I'm hitting the troll. I think I'm hitting my people. Yep, let's not do that anymore. See if we can hit them from over here. Oh, we've got a troll down there too.
Good.
Is that everybody? We got some other folks that didn't make it down here.
Well,
Wonder if that's what she heard, but I haven't found the relics that she said they stole yet. Let's keep searching. Maybe there's something we're missing here. Don't know. Patero, did you see those relics?
staying out of trouble?
What's going on?
Oh, Latoria must have gotten to you first. Yes, it's some dreadful sound that thing in there is making. But Latoria's getting carried away. Poor thing is just a terrible fraidy cat. But in all seriousness, it does have everyone a little on edge, and most don't want to go back in until you figure out what it is, and hopefully recover what it stole.
All right, let me figure that out.
Thank you, as always, Guildmaster. I'll have everyone ready for your return.
I can hear something up there. What could it be? There it is. The beast everyone was so afraid of. A little raccoon. Its hand appears to be stuck in between the rocks. After freeing him, I found the relic stashed inside the rocks. Now I can continue exploring. Alright, we got the relics out. And that got passageway open, which they've already bolted down. I don't know why Lydia is here. I specifically told her to wait at the house. Can you go home?
Long life to you, Thane. Be
She's not
careful
even
out there.
she's not even in follow me mode. She just happens to be here. A little bit weird. Well, those trolls ran away. Let's lock them in. I'm gonna finish exploring real quick here. Let's see if Lydia wants to be locked in there too. There you go, Lydia. You can be in there too. There you go. I don't think there was anything else over here I needed to worry about. Yeah, some cabbage. Nothing too spectacular. All right, let's figure out what's going on here with this gate and the trolls running through it and Lydia hanging out in there. All right, pay attention on this one. It took me a few tries to get this right, to figure this out anyway. So once you open the gate, as soon as you walk through it, it's going to lock you in there and it's going to fill the room with like a poisonous gas of some kind. Go exactly where I go, and it's like there's one spot where you can stand where you don't get poison gassed. So go through the gate and walk right back to the raccoon, and you should see your health stop going down. Anywhere else in this room, you'll see poison gas coming out. It will kill you. So just stand here. Keep an eye on the raccoon. But don't move. Just stay right where you're at. The raccoon will take care of you. Thank you, sir. All right, now you're free to walk around, loot anything you need, and move on forward. Yeah, I died in that room. I don't know, 6, 7 times trying to figure out how to get through there. I don't know why Lydia was even over here. We're supposed to be at home. I don't really want you to be dead. Oh well. I got a bunch of museum pieces. I've never actually kept her for anything other than to be in the house. So I guess it's fine that she died. Let me know if I should come back and save her. Alright, we've made our way through. Apparently there's a bear out here that doesn't like that we've made our way through, so take him out.
Someone do something!
I am. I did something. Relax. All right.
I've been looking for you. Got something
Oh.
I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It looks like we got a few things here from the mailman, but as you come out, now we're on the southern exit, and we are right at Iverstead, which is perfect, because that's where we need to go up to see the Greybeards. So, kind of a perfect ending spot for this quest, because it gave us a fast travel point now, right to Iverstead. So we made our way from the northern end into the center and all the way down through the southern end. Pretty good. All right, let's meet back up. Let's meet back up at Wind Pass Refuge and finish up these quests.
Terrible beast that had Latoria running.
What, that? Ugh, Latoria is so humiliated.
How amusing.
Well, don't feel too bad, Latoria. That little critter had this one running just as fast for the hills.
Anyway, it was shrieking like a devil, it was. We all ran for it.
Well, I suppose that is true. It seems this little guy has taken quite a liking to you, Guildmaster. What do you say we give him a proper name?
What about Fafnir?
Well, I say, that sounds like a pretty good name.
I like that name.
Yes, that's quite fitting. Fafnir was a dragon known for his greed, and our little friend here has certainly shown an affinity for shiny things.
Great, then it's settled. Fafnir it is. Well, I don't know about all of you, but I am ready to return to the guild with our spoils and start cataloguing our finds. Not to mention get a little rest and relaxation before our next big outing.
I'm all for that.
Oh, yes.
Great. Well, we'll get things packed up here, Guildmaster, if you want to meet up at the guild house. And thanks for all your help.
One day I'll learn illusion magic. Then they'll never catch me on that squeaky stair again.
Okay. Let's talk to Orion.
Ah, my friend.
I found all 6 shards.
You have? Phenomenal, my friend.
So, what do we do? How do we get it put together?
Well, if I recall, there was a passage in a little-known follow-up to the Song of Hrormir that reads, "When staff of ice be broken to 1 and 5, only be wrought again by forge of ice. Through the eye of stone face north-south true, placed 5 and 1, then staff show through." If you find some sort of stone archway or circle that you can place the shards in, it sounds like the staff will be reformed.
Okay. So that poem of his was confusing. Really, all you need to know is to go right up the hill here. And put all your shards inside of that. And there you go. You found Hrormir's Ice Staff. It shoots out a ball of light that lasts for half a minute. And it shoots out some spikes of ice that do frost damage. There you go. Another relic. And that is everything that we have to do here. We can call this done and head back with our little buddy, the Terrible Beast. Head back to our home, into the museum, and put some stuff away. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the compass. I do not need to set a waymark here. Okay, now that we're back in our safe house, first thing I'm going to do, we haven't done this yet, so this is something new for us. So we're going to go to the archaeology workstation. We should have enough items now that we can start crafting some of the archaeological dig things. So I'm just going to go down the list until I don't have enough stuff anymore. Ancient Nordic tapestry. Good. Falmer hexing shrine. And ornate Nordic cup. So I've got those 3. And as we get more stuff, we'll be able to unlock more of these. As you see, it shows the hand right now. And once I put it on display, it'll show the check mark. So we won't accidentally make ones we don't have yet. Although I don't know why the ornate Nordic cup doesn't show the hand, because I definitely got it. You can also check the replica workbench and make any replicas. Windcaller Talisman, Windcaller Ring, Thane's Ring of Whiterun. So that you can put the replicas on display and not the originals. And other than that, if you're looking to make some money, now would be a good time to start using up some of your ingredients. I think a really good one to make is... where did I... Let me find the one I make good money, or yeah, good money on here. Fortify Health with Mountain Flower and Hanging Moss, because those are both big, and it's a high value. It's actually a poison that hurts magic and helps health. It's not, like, you'd never use this thing other than for the resale value. So if we were to take a normal healing potion right now, what's this one? This is the same. Yeah, so a normal healing potion would be worth 60. So this is worth almost 160. So that's a good one if you're looking to make a little bit of money. Sell those off to a vendor. Make sure you don't forget to use the arcane enchanter. Just be careful not to disenchant anything that needs to go onto display. It doesn't look like anything will be. So pick up all your enchanting stuff. Next step is back down to the... actually, we don't want to go down to the guild hall yet. Go to the Hall of Heroes and put stuff away. All right. In order to get a good number at the end of today to know exactly where we're at, I'm going to change this up a little bit. First, I'm going to do any paintings. There we go. One painting added.
So wonderful to see how much people enjoy this place.
Okay. Let me check and make sure I don't have any books that are unread. Letter of inheritance in the name of, Lydia died. That's why I got an inheritance, because Lydia died. Got a warrior challenge here. That'll start a quest we can look at later. And the Jarl of Falkreath sent me something. That'll also start a quest we can look at later. All right. I'm going to drop these off in the transfer relic chest. And while that's transferring,
Yes, I love to paint all the great palaces.
I'm going to run up to...
Or maybe one day the Imperial City itself.
I'm going to run into the Museum of Natural Science real quick. Oh, we had 28 items transferred to the drop-off container. That's great. I'm going to cancel the displaying for a second.
She certainly does that much.
All right, let's fill out the Museum of Natural Science, or the science one. Let's fill out all of the fishies. Okay, fill those out. We'll run around and
All is well,
put anything up that we can from our inventory. Those are already filled in. I think we have bear stuff. Yes, we do. Nice. And I don't think we have any chorus. Probably no chicken. But we should have troll. Whoops. Nice. And I don't think we have the Spriggan. Nope. Now, some of these dragons we have. So we got a legendary. Nice. That is Krindinvith. That's one of the two we just fought. Nice, we got an Elder Dragon. And I think we have this one too. Yes, that's one of the other two we just fought. So we have 4 dragons in here now. Starting to look pretty sweet. Alright, ton of gems. And I haven't started looking for seashells yet. Our fish are starting to look really good. Lots of fish floating around in there. All right, before you put everything else on display, go ahead and wait 2 days for the guild and Orin to get back. If you were to look right now, and it still says he's away, so you want him to be back. Let's wait a couple of days for that. All right, looks like he's back now.
Something is bothering me. What is it?
Oh, I didn't realize you had made it back. Good timing. A consignment arrived the other day, and there was something unique in it by mistake. I let my vendor know, and because I'm one of her best customers, she let me keep it for a very good price. Use it if you'd like, otherwise it has a fitting display. This grand central atrium I have Oh, you're here.
And I don't think we have anything more we can talk about yet. Nope.
Have a
So
look about. You will find the lower and upper balcony.
But it might make it worse.
So that sword he just gave us, we can make a
Experience dealing with troublesome veterans.
replica of. Good. Which means we can put the replica on display. Wrong one. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop these all into the drop-off container and say put them on display, and let's see where we're at.
My pleasure,
476 displays now. We're just shy of the 500 mark. No big deal. We're not actually shooting to get to 500 too fast. And we do have all of the residential buildings inside of Solitude that we could still loot. So maybe I'll do that between episodes, get all the residential areas inside of Solitude done if you'd like to kind of check out each one of those. Maybe we'll get to the 500 mark. Until next time, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next one.